Sentencing hearing for the teen girl who killed 6-week-old Nikosis Jace Cantor in Saskatoon last summer continued today. And today was about victim impact statements. Family members of the little boy expressed to the court what this crime has done to their family and how it's affected their lives. The first person to speak was Alyssa Bird, the little boy's mother. She actually couldn't read the statement herself, so she got a family member to read it for her. And she stood before the judge kind of staring up at the ceiling as her victim impact statement was read, in it describing, the day that she found her son in his crib and how she knew something was wrong because he was bleeding from his ears and was covered in scratches and bruises. And he was naked, and she remembers that she put him to bed with clothes on. Little did she know that this girl, who she had never met before, had just brutally attacked her son. Earlier in the sentencing hearing, so last week, we heard that girl say that she punched and stomped and strangled this little boy because she was angry and she just needed a way to take out her anger. Other family members also spoke today. The grandfather and grandmother of Nikosis Jace Cantor, and they said that their family actually has been kind of ripped apart because of this crime, that they're not as close anymore, and that they don't know really how to be happy. And a lot of people just expressing, kind of distrust over how somebody could do this to a small child. Tomorrow we're going to hear final arguments from lawyers at the hearing, which is to determine whether this girl should be sentenced as a youth or an adult. She was 16 years old at the time of the offense, but she is 18 years old right now. And because of the severity of the offense, the Crown is able to ask for an adult sentence. It's been about 3 days. Tomorrow will be the 4th day on the sentencing. We don't expect a decision to be made tomorrow. Something that was kind of interesting that came up in court today, as well as the victim impact statements, was more about the girl's background. We do know now that she is diagnosed with fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, and that actually really plays a role in what kind of sentence she's able to receive. Earlier this week, we heard from corrections workers who said that a specialized youth sentence actually will not provide the lifelong support that this girl requires. An adult sentence would provide a little bit more of that with the way that parole is structured. So kind of some insight into her background and her history of violence. She also has a criminal record with prior convictions for assault. And actually today in court, in the midst of the hearing, she was sentenced for an assault while she was on remand in a youth center for punching a staff member. And she received a 30-day sentence, which will be on top of whatever sentence she does receive for the second-degree murder of baby Nikosis. For now, we'll just wait until tomorrow to see where this hearing will progress.